Yeah, there are Luna Classic holders. What's going on? So I don't want to waste any of your time. So that's why I'm here making this video, cause I want to lay on you an urgent insight. In prior 24 hours from now, we're going to have the third Binance burn. And although that's really great news for the entire LNC army, looking at the price, I can immediately tell you that there's something that I don't like, and that's why this is important. So let me go ahead and waste no further time going. It's much like button guys, subscribe, turn on those notification bells. Welcome aboard. Look, I can easily tell you from what I see that the price not only is going down, but momentum is going down. And this is something that for the first time we're seeing it. What, Oscar? First burn prior to the day of burning, price pumping, price very bullish. Second burn prior to the second burning, price pump, or, price bullish. Third burn tomorrow, October 17th, right in the morning before 12 p.m. Universal Time Coordinated. The price is not doing that. If I go ahead and open my Bollinger Bands, before the burning on the top of the Bollinger Bands, prior to the burning Bollinger Bands on the top of the Bollinger Bands on that range right now, Bollinger Bands, the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. The price. RSI Relative Strength Index. Fires. Burning, breaking, overbought, second burning. Pretty bullish, well above the medium. Third burning, almost reaching the bottom. This is all. These are all insights. All facts, no emotions, right? It just makes me believe that there could be a possibility. Although tomorrow, once again, we're seeing very good, less than 24 hours, very good news for the entire community, because that's what we want. We want more burns tomorrow, effective immediately. We're going to be passing 20 billion burn. Totally more than 10 billion just Binance alone. That's really good, right? But I don't want to be blinded to what the effect in the price is, because this immediate. I tweeted something earlier today. As soon as the price starts to correct, people start calling it a scam. Not knowing that we're in a bear market. So relax, take it easy, and make sure you have enough for the bull market comes. So in this case, we're not seeing that shabby. We're not seeing that sexy by looking at all of the indicators that I'm showing you. We held 2 weeks in this range that I created, and I'm still living it because we are now going down. And if I go ahead and move my price a little bit, if tomorrow, by the time we get the burns, there's a chance that we're not going to do anything and we're just going to go down. That's it. There's a chance that could happen. And that, my friends, if you really are a Terra Luna Classic LNC army who goes to the Twitter spaces where Mr. Diamond hams Happy Katie Crypt on many people. If you come to my live streams and watch me and listen to what we're saying. If you go to any other content creators, read what the Terrible says, and actually when I see this project wrote, regardless of what happens tomorrow, just stay chill, because there's so much food right now, and the comments down below are going to be filled with this lags of maybe. In a comment saying this is a scam or whatever, it's going to be crazy, right? Which I can take it, no problem. But here I'm doing the best effort, in my opinion, to communicate with you a more strategic and more realistic price analysis, right? Because tomorrow is going to be key to fit the last piece of the puzzle and to finally say, well, after 3 burns, this is what we've learned. Therefore, first one was hype, second one the hype was going. Third one is the realistic view that people have on Luink and the ecosystem, and there's a chance that we don't even have a pump, because take a look at this. More insights. When Buying Us announced that they were going to do this 80% pump, man, whales had a blast then when the first burn came, 30, almost 3,026% here on TradingView. It's pretty good insights, guys. Third one only 5%, and these are only in the day of the burn. So if I go ahead and I'm gonna close this for us. If I go ahead and open up, let's say a couple days prior of the burn. So how the feeling was, now we jump to 30, how about here? If I jump to, let's say, a couple of days prior, October 7th, now it's 10%, but right here. There's nothing. It's actually coming down now, that's the reality. Now we take a look at USTC, which we covered yesterday a little bit just to analyze further in detail. What I'm seeing right now is volume and views and interest is going down as the price goes down, which is okay guys. My clock on my Bitcoin, my AMP token, my other different projects that I believe and I like. I mean interest goes down because it's priced what people care and price goes down then people are going to. If that is totally normal, and I knew that was gonna come eventually for Terra and Classic, we're not saying $1, we're not saying 1 cent right now. It's about utility and surviving. That's one of the things that you have to understand that, right? That's why there's a lot of changes in the proposals. I see your comments and sometimes you don't lack so many proposals up there. So this is an evolving community and evolving project that, realistically speaking, is going to take a while. And 2022 is cooked for D5. 3. And you know NFD, so I wouldn't push Terra Classic to the extreme. Good insights guys, so. There's a chance that realistically speaking probably sell off a little bit more or consolidate. I'll be very surprised if we go ahead and put a pump. Now the pump is still possible because whales, I feel that they haven't done much only on the 13th, today's date what 16. So about 4,848 hours ago we had a pump which was really good with the market but immediately sold off. So these are all the things and the analytics, guys, that are important to know. So this is bad a little bit because it's jeopardizing the growth short term of Terra Classic. This is a little bit bad guys for short-term holders in the community's perception. But this is okay because it's like we're cleansing everything. This is bad short-term price related, this is good cleansing everything. And like okay, whoever wants to be here for reals, it's going to stay. Whoever wants to be here for price and emotions, it's going to leave. So this is good and bad. It is what it is. That's the way I see it. Guys, do you agree with that? I mean at the end of the day for Cronos, I'm talking in all the other projects that I hold, right? We were at the peak then we crashing bear market feeling. It is what matters. It is what kind of you can feel at the end of the day. And well here online you can still see, right, the total burning. And it's okay and we're growing and it's coming up and tomorrow we're gonna see that it's gonna be awesome. And we'll see right here how many. Hopefully it's going to be close to 3 billion still. So that will be close to $1 million burned by Binance. Remember extreme fear. And this is growing by the day. Thank you guys for watching. This is what I think. Hope this helps 24 hours from now. Oh baby, let's go. Peace.